Sausage. Hello, and welcome to another episode of First, the show where I, Marcus Nez, gives you my first impressions on a game. And this here episode is all about PowerSlave Exhumed, a first-person shooter from back in the Sega Saturn days. Sega Saturn?
Back in the Sega Saturn days, everybody. It came out then in 1996 and was later released, in 1996 that is, on PC. Then the following year, 1997, it came out on the PlayStation. And this here Exhumed version is a combination of that there Saturn version and the PlayStation version. Put them together, mash them together to give you some of the best first-person shooter you could ever hope for from a game from 1996. This is a very, very good game. It's very good. I don't know what I'm doing with these voices.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. If you're still listening, good on you. This is me patting you on the back. Pat. But PowerSlave originally came out on the Sega Saturn in '96, then got a PC port and a PlayStation port, and I guess they're a little different because this is, like I said in the horrible voice that you just endured, a combination of the Saturn and PlayStation version, taking the best parts of both, I would presume not the worst parts, and delivering it all in a new fancy package called Exhumed, which is a fun fact that I learned when it originally came out. It was called PowerSlave in the States. However, in Europe, it was called Exhumed. So not only does Exhumed make sense in titling something that's been re-released and all of that, you know, it's been dug up. They dug this game out of the video game, I don't know, dirt pile. And here it is again. But it's both titles together. It's a fun fact. You know how this sometimes, or a lot of people, they go, hey, I got a fun fact. And then they give you the fact and you're like, I guess that was a fact, but it wasn't very fun. This one's actually fun. But, the Exhumed thing also makes sense because this takes place in ancient Egypt. But this is a first-person shooter in the vein of stuff like Duke Nukem 3D, Hexen, and even like William Shatner's Tech War. Remember Tech War? I played the shit out of a shareware, freeware version. I probably put like over 10 hours into that version, and I loved the hell out of it. I don't know anything about Tech War. Don't know why William Shatner was involved. Is this something that he wrote? I don't know, but I know he was all over it. But I like being in there and like starting in the train station or whatever and going to a bathroom and then just shooting people. It's a good time. But this isn't Tech War, this is PowerSlave. And despite liking games like PowerSlave, I never played PowerSlave until now. And you know what? I had a really good time with it. PowerSlave is a very good game. They did update it a bit with this new version. They added widescreen support and anti-aliasing and achievements, and it runs really, really well. I played on Xbox. It is available on the mono consoles and PC, probably Switch as well, and which is mono console. I don't know why I'd say that, but I really, really enjoyed my time with it. I played it for maybe an hour and a half, and the only reason why I stopped was because I had other games I needed to check out as well. But I wanted to keep playing because I was just having so much fun with it. The shooting feels really good. The platforming is about what you'd expect. It's okay, but a bit touchy, and it's easy to overshoot platforms and miss your mark. But it's a pretty forgiving game difficulty-wise overall, dealing with the enemies, which include aliens and creatures of various kinds. I had a lot of fun with it. The story is kind of fun and campy, what little I experienced. The ammo system was something that I was a bit unsure of at first because unlike a lot of shooters where you have traditional bullets and shells and all that jazz for your various guns, instead you have a magic type of system, a mana pool or whatever for your guns. And this is an ammo system that works across all your guns. They all have their independent bars that deplete as you use each of them. So it's not something that depletes no matter what gun you're using. It's independent for each and every gun. But the ammo that you pick up comes in the form of orbs, these blue orbs, and that's just a universal ammo. The one thing you need to know though is that if your machine gun, say, needs ammo, but you have your pistol equipped and that doesn't, if you come across a blue orb, you will not pick it up. You need to have the gun equipped that needs ammo in order to refill it with ammo. It just won't know that, okay, well, the gun you're currently using doesn't need ammo, but the one that you're not does, so we'll refill that. And then you have red orbs for your health, and I like the game. The one caveat I would say is that you should keep in mind this is a game that was made in 1996, and no accessibility options or really updates of any kind were added to this version. So, like many first-person shooters from that era, it's easy to get lost. They don't really guide you or give you much direction. You do have a map, which isn't that helpful. So if you are one who tends to get lost pretty easily, you'll probably get lost while playing this game. And if that sounds like something you don't want to deal with, I'd probably pass on it. But if that's not something that concerns you, I think PowerSlave Exhumed is definitely worth checking out. I had a really good time with it, and I'm looking forward to playing more. I will 100% play more. I'm planning to finish it because I just enjoyed it so much. But that will do it for this here episode of First. Once again, I am Marcus Nez. Y'all can find me on Twitter and pretty much everywhere at PX Sausage. If you'd like to see me streaming games like PowerSlave Exhumed, you can do so over at twitch.tv/PX Sausage. You can also check out the videos I make if you aren't already doing so over at youtube.com/Pixelated Sausage. Please like, subscribe, hit that bell, baby. That is again, youtube.com/Pixelated Sausage. Speaking, oh God, Jesus Christ, scared the shit out of myself there. I'm sorry. Speaking of Pixelated Sausage, you put a little dot and you put a com after it. What do you got? You got my website. And if you go there, you get more crap like this and the not crap art I make, which, if you see something you like, you can purchase a print of the piece you fancy. And if you fancy the site in general and anything that we do, please go over to patreon.com/PXS and support us that way. As always, thank you for watching or listening. I hope you enjoy this here episode, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Bye!